Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Timberwolf. I got a request to do a YouTube tutorial for DCS on how to make chromed skins. For this example, we're going to use the Hornet, and I have already opened up the Hornet template. We have the three files here. The first thing I want to do when I create a new skin is to copy the default layer, Chrome Hornet. And we can turn that off and use that as backup. Then we're going to turn off these three layers. We do not need TI, and we do not need the radio. The reason for turning this off is just to make it easier to see what the different layers look like. We can turn those two off as well. Base layer. First, what we want to do is color everything white. Then we can turn on these layers again. Detail, AOLO. We do not want dirt in this case. You can, of course, have dirt on, but in this case, we're going to make a skin that has no markings or any dirt on it. That was the first one. Let's go to the second one. Do the same thing. Duplicate group. Chrome Hornet. Turn off the color. That. Remove the TI. Remove radio. No. Move the radio like that. Then color everything white. And activate these. Go to the fuel tank. Now the fuel tank doesn't have a separate folder for the default skin. It's just a base color. So create a new layer and rename it. Can turn that off. Color that layer white and remove the dirt. Okay, now we're going to save these three files. Save, save, and save. Okay, next thing we want to do is to convert them from PSD files to DDS files that can be used in DCS. Go to Layers, Flatten Image, discard hidden layers, Save As. I already created a folder for the skin. So let's go into that folder and choose DDS texture, save. Okay. Then to the second one, flatten image, save as, choose the right folder, DDS. And for the fuel tank, flatten image, okay. Save as, DDS. There we go. Shut that down. Then we're going to open our three new DDS files. Now we need to create the roughmet file for each DDS. That's the file that's going to make it reflective. First, we select the green channel, image adjustments, invert, go to red channel, adjustment, brightness, contrast. We want the red and blue channel to be as bright as possible. And the green channel is going to be as dark as possible. And then we activate all channels, and you can see it's very, very pink. The more pink it is, the more reflective, and the green is not reflective, and the more green, the less it reflects. And we're going to save this. Now it's important that these file names matches up with the file names in the Lua file. So I've already prepared the Lua file, and I'm going to rename these files so they matches. Let's turn that off. Take the next one. Green channel, image adjustment, invert, red. Go to blue channel. Now there are probably other ways of doing this, even better ways perhaps, but this is how I do it, and well, it works for me, so. And we're going to name this file properly. And the last one. File, save as. Okay, then we have all our DDS files. We can close down Photoshop. And let's look at the File Explorer. Here we have all the files. And here we have the Lua file. Now, as you can see, these file name here matches up with this, and the roughmet file name matches up with that. It's very important that all these file names matches up. And if you're going to have your Chrome skin the same as mine with no port numbers or any logos or anything on it, then you should have true, an empty true for everywhere there it says decal. The true means that the DCS will look for a file that is located in another folder than your skin folder. If it says false, like it does in the rest, then it searches in this folder and finds the correct DDS files. And let's copy that. Normally, of course, I would put my skins in my save game folder over here, but since we're going to view this skin in the model viewer, we are going to go here instead. As you can see, open world, DCS World Open Beta, Core Mods Aircraft, Hornet, Liveries, Hornet. Let's paste the new skin. Oh yeah, you can also see it at the bottom here, that you have to name the skin to whatever you want. Let's see, let's start the model viewer. And if everything works now, we're going to have a chromed Hornet. Otherwise, I've done something wrong. Let's load the Hornet model. There we go. Go to Tools, Livery Tool. Let's find the Hornet. Not only the Hornet, also the right one. There it is. Chrome Hornet. Moment of truth. And what do you know? It worked. I did something right. Oh, that was dark. Well, there you have a highly reflective chromed Hornet. Yeah, I hope this helps, at least a little bit, even if this was my first Photoshop tutorial or tutorial at all, so it probably sucks. But anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice day.